Hello there. So you've come to learn about everything about information security from the Star Wars galaxy? Well, there are 3 examples that I can give you. But you're thinking, what can we learn from Star Wars? A band of rebels and a galactic empire? Well, let's start off with the Death Star. You know, that too big for a space station, too small for a moon. Well, the rebels were attacking it, and the Empire knew that there was a weakness. They had analyzed it, they saw the attack pattern, and knew that they had a weakness. So we'll call him the second in command, goes to the Grand Moff Tarkin. Okay, he's the CEO, shall we say. Goes to him and goes, "Sir, we've analyzed the attack pattern. Would you like us to get your escape shuttle ready?" And the Grand Moff, in his arrogance, says, "Leave now in our moment of triumph. I believe you will underestimate their chances." And of course, what happens? The Death Star explodes and the rebels are victorious. What we have here is a failure to patch. The Empire knew that they had the weakness. The rebels were able to exploit it. And lo and behold, the Death Star exploded. So within your organization, if you're not patching, you are going to be on the dark path to destruction of your organization. And we certainly don't want that. All right, so let's look at another aspect in the Star Wars universe. Let's talk about Admiral Ackbar. What does Admiral Ackbar have to do with information security? He kind of looks like a fish. And in our world, phishing is the social engineering of email, or smishing with text messages, or vishing with phone calls. So you certainly want to be aware of those phishing emails. And as Admiral Ackbar says, it's a trap. So we got to make sure we're not clicking on any of those links. Finally, we have the little astromech droid R2-D2. And you're probably thinking, how does he have to do with security? He just goes around and helps save the day. Right. He helps save the day by connecting into the Death Star, the Millennium Falcon, into the Bespin Cloud City computers. And he's able to override them, gain access, shut things off, fix hyperdrives. He does all this, but it leads us to believe what kind of identity access management controls are in place to protect these computers where a little droid can come along and connect in. Or is he hacking his way into those systems, bypassing configurations and gaining access to make the changes that he needs? Well, either way, R2-D2 is the universe's biggest hacker. So remember today, we must all be InfoSec Jedis. And remember, may the 4th be with you.